Lakeshore. The lake is sharp along the shore, trimming the beveled edge of land to level curves. The fretted sands go slanting down through liquid air till stones below shift here and there, floating upon their broken sky, all netted by the prism wave and rippled where the currents are. I stare through windows at this cave, where fish, like planes, slow-motioned, fly. Poised in a still of gravity, the narrow minnow, flicking fin, hangs in a paler ochre sun, his doorways open everywhere. And I am a tall frond that waves, its head below its rooted feet, seeking the light that draws it down to forest floors beyond its reach, vivid with gloom and eerie dreams. The water's deepest colonnades contract the blood, and to this home that stirs the dark amphibian within me, the naked swimmers come, drawn to their prehistoric womb. They too are liquid as they fall, like tumbled water loosed above, until they lie diagonal within the cool and sheltered grove, stroked by the fingertips of love. Silent, our sport is drowned in fact, too virginal for speech or sound, and each is personal and laned along his private aqueduct. Too soon, the tether of the lungs is taut and straining, and we rise upon our undeveloped wings toward the prison of our ground, a secret anguish in our thighs and mermaids in our memories. This is our talent, to have grown upright in posture, false erect, a landed gentry circumspect, tied to a horizontal soil, the floor and ceiling of the soul, striving with cold and fishy care to make an ocean of the air. Sometimes, upon a crowded street, I feel the sudden rain come down, and in the old magnetic sound, I hear the opening of a gate that loosens all the seven seas. Watching the whole creation drown, I muse, alone, on Ararat. Picnic. Leaping from crowded car, we strip our calendar, throw heavy years aside, and take a country stride. The birds, our merriment, applaud with swift ascent, sing Gloria in curves, and Pegasus, our hooves. Our springing steps repeat, the flowers at our feet. The youngest in our route darts like a little trout. No insect, worm, or weed, too hidden for our heed. We stoop and steal a look in crevices of bark. Our eyes are quick to tell the acorn in its shell, the pebble deep in pool, the minnows all in school. The trail soon joins a ledge upon a lake's cool edge, where, in the shade, we pick a most post-Precambrian nick. Then is the granite spread with ceremonial bread, and simple food we bless with sauce of wilderness. One with a priest's desire to worship at a fire, rejecting the true scorn, the shame of paper torn, takes birch bark, balsam dead, as tender for his need, with little twigs that bite upon a tiny light, and by the ancient blaze, the warmth of ancient ways unwraps the urban cloth that screens us from the earth. The light and northern breeze has words to bring from trees, and where the mountains run, the silent rhythm is sprung. Far out, the water shines in unrecorded lines that write upon the ground with every patient sound. The quiet of the land touches us with its hand. As the failing sun goes down, each one is left alone. The happy children know all this is theirs for now. Ours, not all ours, who wear the gloves of earlier. Trans-Canada. Pulled from our ruts by the made-to-order gale, we sprang upward into a wider prairie and dropped Regina below like a pile of bones. Sky tumbled upon us in waterfalls, but we were smarter than a skeena salmon and shot our silver body over the lip of air to rest in a pool of space on the top story of our adventure. A solar peace and a six-way choice. Clouds, now are the solid substance, a floor of wool roughened by the wind, standing in waves that halt in their fall, a still of troughs. The plane, our planet, travels on roads that are not seen or laid, but sound in instruments on pilots' ears, while underneath, the sure wings are the everlasting arms of science. Man, the lofty worm, tunnels his latest clay and bores his new career. This frontier, too, is ours. This everywhere whose life can only be led at the pace of a rocket is common to man, and every country below is an I-land. The sun sets on its top shelf, and stars seem farther from our nearer grasp. I have sat by night beside a cold lake and touched things smoother than moonlight on still water. But the moon on this cloud sea is not human, and here is no shore, no intimacy, only the start of space, the road to suns. Landing. Down, far down through the clouds, through their eye holes, my land looked up at me, beautiful, bare, clean, cold. The top of the clouds was country too, a prairie and a clearer sun, but we must always leave the clouds and land on our land.